is? You really think it is? And I've seen professionals that have been, radio hosts and stuff, and they talk on the microphone all the time. They come up in front of a crowd, and then all of a sudden they just stop, and it is tough. So one more time for Joyce Ann Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. I have not seen Nick. The list was made up. Is Nick Cooper in the house, ladies and gentlemen, tonight? Nick's right up there, ladies and gentlemen. So, Nick, have you done this before?
Not here.
Not here. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, coming up here, one of our fraternity brothers, soon to be. Make some noise for Mr. Nick Cooper. He was.
All right. My whole life, I was taught to think and plan ahead in order to succeed. So last week, I joined a spousal abuse support group. Because I just knew with my luck, I was going to be that one unlucky bastard that wife beat the holy living shit out of him. The meeting started out a little rough. The first thing they asked was, hey, do you belong to any other support groups? God, do you know how many support groups there are? They made me take a punch card. Apparently, if you join 5, you get the 6th one free. It's hard to be young these days. Our generation has to deal with stuff that no generation else has ever had to endure. For example, do you realize how hard it is to get your wallet out of your back pocket when your back pocket opens at your ankle? Let me show you guys how this is done. Oh, I'm not done yet. So apparently this is the style nowadays. I was on a date last week and I damn near threw my back out trying to pay for the bill. I'm like, no, baby, I got this. Had to pay for it somehow. And you know what? What about abstinence for the group of today? I mean, when you're on a date and your pants are already 3/4 of the way off, it's pretty damn hard to have your mind not on sex. It makes going to the bathroom a hell of a lot easier, but God forbid you need to go there in a hurry. We're the only generation that if you have to go somewhere quick, it's better to hop. That's why if you see people really pissed off and in a hurry, they're not, please let's go in more, they're, dude, let's bounce! Sorry, ladies. All right. We talk about weird shit these days. I learned the other day that 1 out of 6 people will either be sexually abused or will sexually abuse another. I was sharing this information with my friend Zach and Melissa, and Zach's like, shit dude, I'll one up that. 1 out of 100 people are born with both male and female sex organs, called hermaphrodites. Oh, we all start laughing, trying to sound cool. But you all know on the inside, Zach's thinking, I've been sexually abused. Melissa's out there, damn it, I've sexually abused another. And I'm sitting there in the back, shit, I'm a hermaphrodite! Could you imagine that? Being a hermaphrodite? You can't even have sex by yourself without using protection and being on the pill. I could just think of this conversation now. Mom, Dad, please sit down. We need to talk. I knocked myself up. So what do you guys think about this new digital cable going around? Don't be shy. Yes, no, bad, good. Woohoo! You're wrong. Okay, so let me tell you. After 12 months, I heard that. After 12 months of hearing how good digital television was going to be, I was let down. And I was pretty damn excited, because for the last 3 years at my dad's house, I've been watching basic piss and rabbit ear television. And that ain't that bad. If you don't mind having a 3-channel selection, each with his own version of Poltergeist in the background. So I was pretty excited when I heard this was going to come. Finally, the day came. It was installed. My dad comes running from the back room. We have 13 channels! It's basically the same 3 we had before. Throw in some infomercial channels, a little Japanese network, and a few religious network affiliations. But I have to admit, I'll be the first one to say, I was impressed with the quality. I think we could finally watch a baseball game without looking like it's going to be played in the snow. So we're sitting there watching the game, and it's going good. But a minute into it, the announcer suddenly develops what sounds like a career-ending stutter. I'm like, this is weird. But I didn't start getting suspicious until his co-announcer got the same stutter. It turns out the friggin' satellites only, if not put exactly perfectly, 36-degree angle, reset every few seconds. And I finally had enough of this, when all of a sudden, it was bottom of the ninth. The score was tied, 2-2. Ken Griffey Jr. was at the plate. The winning run was on third. The pitch was thrown. He hit it. This one could go, 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 go. It went all right. Right to the friggin' Tampax commercial. And you know what? This whole digital cable thing is a government conspiracy. Because for the next 60 seconds, I watched the most crystal clear, perfect Tampax commercial I have ever seen. Like, oh my God, do you ever have leakage problems? Well, honey, not anymore. So thinking the antenna is now working, because didn't it work perfect for Tampax Girl? The game comes back on. Well, folks, this was a game for the centuries. This one had the final score of Budweiser commercial. Thank you very much. My name's Nick Cooper, and yes, I am single.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Nick Cooper! You guys hear that here in Seattle, somebody from KeyBank actually jumped over the